Oh man, everyone, I am so in my head now. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to record this. This is take 5 of Walk My Talk, which you all will hear more about here shortly. And if you've watched this before, you'll know how annoyed I am that this is my 5th take. And if you're not new, what an interesting one for you to start with. Welcome to Walk My Talk, my weekly video series where I take a chance and spin the wheel of opportunities and do whatever I land on, either live for you all or I take on a challenge throughout the course of the week. And I do this because as a coach, I'm constantly encouraging my clients to stretch themselves by 10%. Do something that feels slightly out of reach, maybe something you've been avoiding. And I want to show you all that I am doing all of those things and walking the talk alongside my clients every single day. So, like I said, this is take 5. Why is this take 5? I'm going to tell you a little bit. The first take I did, I was taking the amazing advice from all of those Zoom and virtual meeting coaches out there. And instead of talking into the computer screen, I was talking into my camera. Well, when I was talking into my camera, I looked like this. I was looking up the whole time. So I'm realizing that my setup is probably wrong. I don't know if my chair's supposed to be higher or if my camera's supposed to be lower, but I feel like this, I'm looking at you. Maybe if I'm looking in the middle, maybe that feels like I'm looking more at you. I don't know, but this does not look like I'm looking at you. So clearly I need some help. And I watched it and I felt so uncomfortable. So I couldn't put that out there. Takes 2 through 4, I'm not respinning the wheel this week because if you've joined me before, I spin it once and only once, and I'm unscripted. So I want to show you all my real response, my real actions, bringing my full real self to this. And so I wanted to take a picture of what I landed on so you all, I should stop sharing my screen, that's awkward. So you all would know what I landed on. And to be honest, the next takes, I'm just so in my head that I'm doing a retake that I am fumbling all over the place. I am talking here, there, and everywhere. And I just decided I would keep doing retakes. So, seems fitting as well. Total stretch based on what I landed on, which is another reason why I didn't want to respin it and why I wanted to show up here wholeheartedly for you all, because what I spun and landed on was request a freaking referral. And you'll see in this picture that awkward laugh that I have right here. This is a stretch for me. All the more reason for me to show up again and let you know what I landed on and not respin and say, oh no, I wasn't ready for that one. So here we go. I am here to request a referral. I don't do a lot of self-promotion. It's just not part of my marketing style. But today, I'm here to tell you exactly what I do. And what I do is I help female leaders who are stuck in their head, a place where self-sabotage and tunnel thinking lives. And I help those women find clarity and see the big picture of life so that they can lead with something so much greater than their mind. They can lead with their heart. I, for so many years, essentially my entire life, thought that intuition was something people had or didn't have. I didn't realize it was something you could access. And once I finally started to listen to what was inside of me, which was about, 18 months ago or so, when I finally started to do that, I could see that North Star so brightly, and I was pulled to that North Star. I've talked so much about the push versus pull. I was pulled to do something challenging, just because you're not pushed to do something hard, but I was pulled to do something challenging, and I wanted to follow that pull. And my process that I've put together is all based on my learnings over the last year and a half and how I get out of my head and how I dig deep and really use what I'm feeling inside to guide me forward. So if you're interested in hearing more, or if you know someone who might be interested in hearing more, I would love to talk with them. I always offer a complimentary 60-minute session so that we can talk about my process, get to know one another, make sure we're a good fit. And I would love to do that for you or someone you know. That's a challenge for me. What do you want to commit to? Are you asking for a referral? If so, add it in the comments. Please let me be your cheerleader. Let me be your champion. And if not, what else do you want to commit to? As always, I would love to be your accountability partner. I look forward to seeing you all next week. And thank you so much for the grace of this being my 5th take this week. I guess that's what happens in week 43. I've been doing this for 43 weeks. We will see you all next week. Thank you so much for your support.